Hello, welcome to Wonder Garden channel. Today, while taking out the trash, I happened to notice a Dieffenbachia that someone had left by the roadside. What surprised me was that the plant was still quite green and healthy. Its leaves were still fresh and showed no signs of severe decline. However, upon closer inspection, I discovered that the main stem had been snapped in half. This was probably the reason why its owner thought the plant could no longer be saved and decided to throw it away. Today, I'm going to bring it home and try to revive it. With just a few simple ingredients and a little patience, we'll create a beautiful new Dieffenbachia that will make a wonderful addition to your home. First, after bringing the plant home, use a sharp, sterilized knife to neatly trim away the damaged portion of the broken stem. Crushed plant tissue is usually very difficult to recover and can easily become an entry point for fungi and bacteria. Therefore, trimming the broken area cleanly helps remove the damaged tissue, creating better conditions for the plant to recover while reducing the risk of stem rot in the future. In addition to the English voice, we have now created dubbed voices in French, German, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, Japanese, Hindi, and Indonesian to help you understand the content more easily. Listen in your preferred language by opening the video and clicking on Settings, the gear icon, to select the appropriate audio language. After completing this step, I'll apply a small amount of cinnamon powder directly to the cut surface. Cinnamon powder contains many natural compounds that help inhibit the growth of fungi and bacteria on the surface of the wound. This is a very simple step, but it can help increase the success rate of saving Dieffenbachia plants. Now, I'll prepare a solution to help the plant recover before repotting. Today's ingredient is 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. First, prepare 500 milliliters of hot water. Turmeric powder contains curcumin, antioxidants, and many natural plant compounds that are beneficial to plants. For Dieffenbachia, these compounds help support the recovery of damaged plant tissues while helping limit the growth of certain fungi and bacteria on the cut surface. Stir thoroughly until the turmeric powder has dissolved in the water. Then cover the container and let the solution steep until it has cooled completely. After about 3 hours, once the turmeric solution has completely cooled, strain out all of the undissolved turmeric residue, keeping only the extracted liquid. This liquid contains the natural compounds extracted from the turmeric powder and will be used to support the plant during its recovery after being damaged. Thoroughly filtering the solution helps prevent turmeric residue from sticking to the roots or the growing medium after planting, while also allowing the plant to absorb the solution more effectively. Next, dilute the solution with 2 liters of clean water. Once the clear solution is ready, we'll use it to treat the stem and the base of the plant before repotting. Now, I'll soak the entire base and stem of the Dieffenbachia in the turmeric solution for about 15 minutes. This allows the natural compounds in the turmeric solution to come into even contact with the surface of the stem and the freshly pruned areas. In particular, the cut surface on the stem and the plant tissues that are recovering will be gently cleaned before the new roots begin to develop. You can also use a soft cotton pad to gently wipe both sides of the leaves. The turmeric has natural antimicrobial properties that help remove fungi and insects remaining on the leaf surfaces. In addition, wiping the leaves helps remove the thin layer of dust that has accumulated over time, allowing the leaf surfaces to remain cleaner and improving their ability to absorb light so that photosynthesis can take place more efficiently. While waiting, I'll prepare the growing medium for repotting the plant. Dieffenbachia prefers a loose, well-aerated growing medium that still retains moderate moisture, so choosing the right growing medium has a significant effect on how quickly the plant recovers and grows. Today, I'll use a mixture of garden soil and coconut coir. Garden soil provides a natural source of minerals, helps retain nutrients, and creates a long-term foundation for root development. Meanwhile, coconut coir improves the looseness of the growing medium, enhances drainage, and creates more air spaces within the growing medium, so the roots can breathe more effectively. In addition, coconut coir retains moisture well, helping maintain a stable environment around the roots without causing waterlogging. I usually mix approximately 50% garden soil and 50% coconut coir, then blend them thoroughly until the mixture is uniform. A well-aerated, well-draining growing medium helps reduce the risk of root rot while creating favorable conditions for the plant to quickly produce healthy new roots after repotting. In addition, the balance between the garden soil and the coconut coir helps the growing medium maintain stable moisture over a long period, preventing it from drying out too quickly or retaining water for too long, which could affect the root system. Furthermore, the uniform mixture allows the roots to spread more easily and anchor more firmly, thereby improving the plant's ability to absorb water and nutrients during its growth. After about 15 minutes, remove the plant from the turmeric solution and use a soft paper towel to blot away the remaining solution on the stem. There is no need to dry the plant completely. Simply remove the excess moisture so the plant will not be overly wet when placed into the new growing medium. Now, we'll begin repotting the plant. To repot this Dieffenbachia, prepare a pot with good drainage holes to reduce the risk of waterlogging and promote healthier root development in the future. First, place a layer of the prepared growing medium in the bottom of the pot to create a foundation for the plant. Then place the plant in the center of the pot and adjust it so the stem stands upright and balanced. Continue adding growing medium around the base and stem until the root system is completely covered. While adding the growing medium, use a small stick to gently push it into the spaces beneath and between the roots. This helps distribute the growing medium more evenly, reduces large air pockets inside the pot, and helps the plant remain stable after planting. Continue adding growing medium until the plant is firmly secured, but avoid packing it too tightly because the roots still need a well-aerated environment to develop. After completing this step, the Dieffenbachia now has a suitable new environment to begin recovering, producing new roots, and developing healthy new shoots in the coming weeks. To encourage faster root development, I usually use fermented rice water to support the plant's recovery. First, prepare 3 tablespoons of rice and add them to 500 milliliters of clean water. Then stir thoroughly so the nutrients from the rice gradually dissolve into the water. Next, cover the container tightly and leave the mixture in a cool, well-ventilated place for about 1 day. During this time, the rice water will begin a mild fermentation process, releasing additional B vitamins, amino acids, and natural nutrients that are beneficial to plants. After 1 day, use a strainer or a filtering cloth to remove the rice grains, keeping only the liquid. At this point, you can use the fermented rice water to water directly around the base of the plant. This solution helps create favorable conditions for the root system to recover, supports the development of new roots, and helps the plant adapt more quickly to the new growing medium after repotting. I usually apply this rice water once every 2 weeks while the plant is recovering or growing actively. In addition, using the solution at the proper frequency helps maintain beneficial microorganisms in the growing medium, gradually improving its structure and increasing the root's ability to absorb nutrients. To make the pot look more attractive and better suited for indoor display, you can add a layer of decorative pebbles over the surface of the pot. This layer of pebbles not only makes the pot look neater and cleaner, but also gives it a more professional and decorative appearance when displayed in a living room, office, or any indoor space. In addition to their decorative purpose, the pebbles also help prevent the growing medium from splashing out during watering, while keeping the surface of the pot neat and tidy. Spread a thin layer of pebbles over the surface of the pot, avoiding a layer that is too thick so it doesn't restrict airflow to the base of the plant. If this video helps you better understand how to properly care for your plants, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming videos. If you're having any difficulties while taking care of your plants, feel free to share your plant's condition in the comments so we can find the right solution together. After completing this step, our Dieffenbachia has not only been repotted properly, but has also become an attractive decorative houseplant that is ready to continue growing in its new environment. Now you can place the plant in a suitable location indoors, where it can both decorate your home and continue growing healthily. Choose a location with bright, indirect light and good air circulation, avoiding prolonged exposure to direct sunlight because it can scorch the young leaves or cause the plant to lose moisture too quickly. With proper care, the plant will gradually develop a new root system, produce healthy new leaves, and quickly regain its vigor. During the recovery period, if you notice any unusual signs such as yellow leaves, stem rot, slow growth, or pest problems, leave a comment below. I'll do my best to provide guidance and share suitable solutions to help you solve the problem. Finally, let me know what you think after watching today's video. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to Wonder Garden so you won't miss more simple yet effective plant care, recovery, and propagation tips in future videos.